Valentine's Day is a very unique holiday for kids like us. I mean, we all look forward to Christmas, Halloween, but can we really say the same towards Valentine's Day? I mean, Valentine's Day is all about, at high school, I don't think a lot of people send candygrams to their crushes actually. It's mainly say, one of Daniel's friends sending a nice band performing Baby at his Block 4 class. It was very excellent, I must add. Valentine's Day, if you didn't know, actually originated from something completely different, unrelated to love and affection and passion in any way. It originated in ancient Roman times as a festival called Lupercalia, where you sacrifice goats and dogs. And it's simply a day of sacrifice. And it was sometime in the middle of February. There was no exact date quite yet. Then, in the 5th century, there was this pope called Gelasius, who turned this day into Valentine's Day and had it set on February 14th. Why the name Valentine came was because Valentine apparently was this priest who performed weddings for soldiers. And then the general of these soldiers didn't like that. So the priest died. And that's why the day was named after him. However, point is, at this time, Valentine's Day still has no relation to love in any way. It's still just a day for Christians to feast. Still a completely unrelated day to what we know today. It's not until 1382 that we actually finally begin to see the love come into play on this day, when a poet wrote a poem about doves mating on this Valentine's Day, and the idea stuck. For the better or for the worse, it's debatable. And then, as time went on, this Valentine's Day evolved slowly into what we know today. In the 1600s, people started exchanging handwritten letters on Valentine's Day. And then moving to the 1800s, 1900s, Industrial Revolution, and of course, all of the big companies saw an opportunity to make money off of everyone. And so they started selling Valentine's Day related gifts, and well, that's where we are today. And of course, I just want to say that Valentine's Day gifts, I think, are a little much, in my opinion. Is there really a point to gifting to whoever you like every single year? Sending them a gift is fine, but personally, I think gifting is very interesting because it's hard to find something that they actually enjoy. At this point, just give them the money and have them buy it themselves, They can actually get something that they actually want. I know it shows your appreciation, but I feel like there's other ways you can show appreciation, especially when you're in school, that just doesn't have to do with money, buying them a gift. You could just show them, take them somewhere and bond with them instead of, buying them something. There's just different ways. And candygrams, is it really worth $2 so your best friend could have a bag of candy? It's honestly a lot of money that's wasted. The average Canadian apparently spends $200 this year, and it's getting higher every year, trending. Last year was only $180. So, I feel like this is a huge waste of time, waste of money, I think. I get it, but I feel like it could be reduced. Don't you have birthday and Christmas and all that for that reason? I really don't think that there's really a need for one extra day for you to gift your loved ones. Now, if you remember, I've said this following thing, this exact same thing last year. but I'm gonna say it again. Valentine's Day is exactly 1 month before the excellent March 14th, Pi Day. Now, on the exact opposite of Valentine's Day, Pi Day is a very enjoyable holiday. A day without any misconceptions, where one just celebrates the beauty of pie. Now, Pi Day is a completely different story. The Pi Day was invented in 1988, so a little bit less history, but it was invented by a physicist. Now, this physicist had his staff of researchers, and together they chose to quote-unquote march around in a circle, eating pie and reciting pie. However, at that time, it was kind of like an inside joke among mathematicians and physicists. However, in 2009, it became more common because the US House of Representatives made Pi Day an official day and, quote, supported the designation of Pi Day and encouraging schools to observe the day with activities that teach students about Pi Day. And even more, in 2019, Pi Day became an International Day of Mathematics. So Pi Day has really evolved. And I'm sure many of you have heard the Pi song. I mean, it was just an excellent song. And not only that, these days Pi Day has evolved into, there's also a double Pi Day that's on June 28th. And a Pi approximation day on July 22nd, because 22 over 7 is approximately pi. So, in summary, I mean, Pi Day is a fun, it's kind of a joke, but it's still an excellent holiday. Valentine's Day, if you enjoy it, yeah, but I think that we could spend less money on Valentine's Day. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster.